Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the NJ Show. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm just checking that we're live at the moment. I think we are. I think we are. We should be. Hope everybody's doing good. Weekend now, so not really many people tuning in. Everybody's doing their thing on the weekend, but that's okay. We can still stream. I promised a weekend stream, so let's make it happen. Today we're going to be talking about AI. What is going on with AI? What's the story behind the NJ Show and AI? There's a lot to say. We missed the original AI run. I didn't see it coming. And that's okay because I capitalized after anyway. And there are still a lot of opportunities that are coming out as we speak now anyway. So, um, what is the role that AI is going to play in the next cycle? Well, should I really be saying the next cycle at this point? I mean, I think we're transitioning into it already. Should I start saying this cycle? Maybe I'll give it a couple more months, but maybe I'll say next cycle for now. Give it a couple months, but we're at that stage now where the next cycle is pretty much here, in my opinion. I think it's started. Um, Something wrong with my fade. My fade's all right, bro. I was meant to get a trim today. But I didn't. I'll get a trim on Wednesday. I look all right, man. Don't try it. Don't try it. I look all right. We'll do a quick shout out anyway before we kick off the show. We've got August in the house saying, hey, everybody. Good to see you, August. Thank you for tuning in. We've got my boy, Phil the Flying Frenchman. Awesome guy. Can't do a stream without him. We've got Shaq Beats. Yes, sir. All good. Good to see you, Shaq Beats. Great to see you. We've got Trader Mike. Good to see you, Big Mike. Junior commenting on my fade. I think my fade looks all right, to be honest, man. Even the beard's looking all right. TT. Potential cycle. What's Shaq saying here? Potential cycle, maybe. Yeah, I think it's coming. I think we're nearly there. We're nearly there. We've got Ryan in the house saying, hey everyone, nice generic, gentle hello from Ryan. We've got Victoria saying, hello, how are you, NJ? I'm fine, Victoria. How are you? Doing good, yeah? Good stuff. We've got big hug from Portugal. God bless you. God bless you, mate. Thank you for tuning into the show. I appreciate all of you watching. It really does make a big difference. Man's like, let me see the right side, bruv. But this is my right side. For you, it's the left side, but this is my right side. This is my left side. I think it looks all right, man. Come on. Come on. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Let's kick off the show. So, look, where were we with Bitcoin? What did I say was happening with Bitcoin? Let's kick it off. Right. So this was the original range. Okay. This was the original range from the previous stream. You need to recall from the previous stream. Okay. Because the previous stream is important. I broke down why we're choosing this range. So if we go back to the week, I don't really want to spend too long on the weekly and stuff like that. We broke it down from the monthly, the weekly, the daily. We were talking about why we used the range that we used. And you got to watch that episode to understand because we spent quite a bit of time on it. Let's just go back to the H4. So what I said, look, Bitcoin is breaking out. It's hovering above 32K and we might not get 32K. So I said that Bitcoin is in this range at the moment. This is the range that we're playing in. It's consolidating. There is a chance that it's going to not give us the pullback that we're looking for and plaster its way straight into 36K. All right, even though albeit it's already gone to 35, but 36 to 38 is the next level. I would say, hold on, is it 30? Bear with me. It's not this at all. The next major level, although it is 36, it's actually 42 on the macro time frame. All right. So if we're going to go anywhere near 40K, how are we going to trade it? How are we going to do it? So at the time, Bitcoin was hovering around these higher levels of around 35K. And I said, let me just zoom in for everybody, make this a little bit bigger. I said to everybody that, look, if we do break out above these highs right here that we're seeing, hold on, let me get my pen. If we do break out around these highs, that's when I'd FOMO into the long. But what I would want to do is I'd want Bitcoin to range a little bit here. Why would I want Bitcoin to range? That's not making money, is it? That's not really making money. Well, there's a reason for that. The reason I wanted Bitcoin to range here, and by the way, it's done that. As you can see, it's followed the squiggly lines. We came to the lows right here. Anybody who wanted to long it, well, there's your target. This is around the mid-range right here. Okay? Very, very small, but intricate range to trade. You know, I did say in my previous episode that this was a good learning exercise for everybody. So if you go back to that episode and you see what I said, go and see the Bitcoin review, you'll understand why I said that this type of consolidation is what you want to be looking for. It will help prepare you as well, because a lot of people, they will focus on, for example, like this is bear market, NJ, yeah? I'll focus on this gap here. I'll focus on these lows here. I'll say, oh, but look how clean these lows are here. Look how clean these lows are here. And then we'll just never get a trade because price will just keep trending upwards. Price will do something like this, then it will consolidate, do something like that, then consolidate, and then in one go it will just all come down crashing. So that's kind of the main reason I said why you guys should focus on this small range here, because it will help your trading, you know, and it will help your trading up until maybe, you know, the H4 time frame. So give it a shot. Mark this range out. Try to understand what I'm saying here. The range level that we've got is 32,000. All right, that's where the big resistance was. That's where liquidity was resting above, somewhere around 32.4K. We have broken past that now. Is Bitcoin going to retest it like everybody wants? Probably not. So this is the accumulation that I'm thinking is happening here. If we do break down to the downside, I still wouldn't short it. I'd wait for it to give me some sort of reaction at 32K. All right. At 32K is where we're going to find out if Bitcoin is strong enough or not. But in the meantime, how would we get on board if we wanted to long Bitcoin? So what I would do is I would wait for a break above this consolidation. This is the noise. This is the messy area. All right. This is the area for scalpers, for day traders, for intraday traders. Obviously, I gave you guys this exercise in the last session to say, look, mark this out and you'll see how your range trading benefits from that. So if you've done that, great. But we've been here for a little while now. It's been a couple of days. Let's see if Bitcoin is going to give us a push into these highs of about 35K. And if it wants to break out, or if it wants to just keep ping-ponging inside of the range, all right? Little SC meme that I put out there. All right. So that's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. So mark this range out and you should be able to figure out some trading plans. Now, at the same time, you know, did I long Bitcoin? No, I didn't. But I did say that I longed some altcoins the other day. When we streamed, I did mention that I bought some GRT, right? GRT's up now. But why, if I'm thinking that Bitcoin might break down, why would I long any altcoins? I also longed FET. So FET is another one. If you go onto my Twitter, you should all be following me anyway at TraderNJ1. I mentioned that FET was going to be a good play as well. I actually got that from Wizard, really. Wizard put that on my radar and by his tweets, and then I was able to go and look for myself and see that, yeah, actually FET looks really, really good. FET is up lots today as well. But why is that? And why am I not bringing the chart up right now? Well, look, Bitcoin going up like this usually doesn't bode well for altcoins. Although the USDT value is good, it does go up. It doesn't really outperform Bitcoin. And this was one of the hot topics we were talking about in the last episode. So I took everybody's attention and I put it onto the dominance chart for Bitcoin. And I said, look, the dominance chart for Bitcoin is ultimately at resistance right now. And if you guys remember from my previous episode, I did say that when this chart is going up, it usually means that Bitcoin is taking all the market capitalization of the entire market cap, you know? So at the moment, if you take crypto as a whole entirely, you'll see here that Bitcoin dominance is at 54%. Therefore, that means that Bitcoin in the whole of crypto has 54% of the entire utilization of that market cap. Now, when this chart starts going down, there are a few questions to ask. When this chart starts going to the downside, you ask yourself, okay, is it going to be an alt season? Because if Bitcoin dominance is losing percentage, where's the rest of that money going to? Is it going to go into Ethereum? If it does go into Ethereum, is it going to go into altcoins? Now, in from what I'm seeing here, it looks like alts are getting a decent bounce this weekend. It's a good time to trade, okay? So just a quick one. I'll explain why I went into GRT, all right? Oh, well, that's cheating. It's already stupid, NJ. All right, pretend you didn't see that. Pretend you didn't see that. That's my own stuff that I was looking at earlier. All right, so here's GRT. And I said to you guys in my previous episode, I said, all right, you've got your bull market on the left, you've got your bear market on the right. Now we're in an accumulation period. So anyone who's buying any of this, who believes in it, is probably going to reap the rewards of a 10, 20, 30x over the course of maybe a year. All right, let's say a year's time. However, that doesn't mean that you can't trade it in between. All right. So I'm currently just in a trade. Now, I might have bought the bottom. I don't know. I don't really care. I'll trade regardless. I'll never feel upset about missing out on something, you know? So I said to myself, all right, why? You know, I saw FET going up. I bought some FET. FET's doing really, really, really well. Really, really well. And I said to myself, okay, so I'm looking at this accumulation period right here. Is there any real trades here? Well, for starters, I'm seeing a bit of a pattern here. I'm seeing that we are looking at some sort of breakout. Okay. And this is not just average triangle TA. I'm actually building a story. I'm not just drawing a triangle here. I'm actually telling you guys we've had downwards momentum from February all the way until right now. And now we're starting to break out of this trend line. I need to tweet this. Let me tweet this. Let me tweet this. Let me get some clout. Everybody retweet for me. Um, okay, what should I put here? Looking at GRT, bought some on the live stream yesterday. Doing well so far. Still plenty of opportunities to get on board. Still early, in my opinion. There we go. Tweeted for the clout, for the culture. All right. Now, so that was one reason, but you can't just long something based on a trend line. It doesn't really work like that. I can't. Yes, I've gone and put that on Twitter, but obviously for my people here in the stream, I'm going to go a little bit deeper. So I thought to myself, all right, let me look at this. Let me look at this. What am I seeing in this downtrend? I'm seeing a big story here. I'm seeing a pretty big story right here. Oh god, that's a disgusting square. I'm seeing a pretty big story right here. So that's two stories that I'm seeing. A little bit of 4D right here. Draw a little box for everybody. Show everybody that I can do a little bit of art. You know what I'm saying? Jeez, look at that box. I'm seeing a big story in two of these areas. And I thought to myself, all right, I can pretty much ignore all of this. I can ignore all of this. That's for later. But what can I look at now that's going to make sense? Now, these to me look like downtrends, but there are two areas of this chart that really stand out to me. The first one is this spike right here. I love this spike. The second one is this spike right here. Okay. Now, notice what happens when we get those spikes. I like to call them capitulation spikes. All right. These capitulation spikes tend to start something like a range. All right. So, for example, yeah, we had one capitulation spike on the left here, and then notice price didn't start dropping anymore. Price just it took out the upper parts of the range, it made some new highs, and then came crashing back down. Similarly, we had this area here. If I zoom in, where we had a spike down and then price ranged for a little bit. It even came back and took out the previous high right here in this candle, if you can see it. And then it started selling off. So now that we're in this accumulation period, I'm wondering now if GRT can go higher. But you know what? If I'm saying that I'm long from like maybe 9 cents ish is where I went long, right? I'm not really going to be looking to target 24 cents, not overnight. I mean, this is crypto and this is what crypto does, but it wouldn't really make sense to do that, you know? So I thought to myself, all right, have we seen any of these spikes anywhere else? Yes, we have. Right here. Right here. I really like that. And notice how as well that when we did try and come back up, we couldn't really get very far. Okay. So I thought to myself, I've got something here. I've got something here. When we did come back up here, notice that it was this high that we took out. So that was the liquidity. That clearly seems to be the liquidity play. Anything above 20 cents was where sellers started to really step in and say, let's continue the downtrend. All right. So I thought to myself, all right, now that I've got everything that I need, Can I make any sense of this? Can I look for a target, respectable targets and healthy targets for GRT? So I said, all right, now that I know I've got the high that's important to me, which is right here. That's the high that's important to me. Now, when it comes to lows, the only lows you can use are the lows. Something like this. And suddenly we have a range that looks like it's being really respected. I mean, look at the mid-range. Look at the mid-range, how it's been respected. When you put a story together and then you put the range in and you start talking about what's going on, it looks beautiful. Look how the range got respected here and here and here and right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, and now we're breaking up to the upside. So that was the story that I was able to build using some simple price action techniques. Understanding the market. Obviously, I looked at Bitcoin. I saw Bitcoin was doing its thing. Bitcoin dominance pulling back a little bit gives me reason to wonder, why is it doing that? If Bitcoin's dumping and BTC dominance is dumping, it means money's exiting crypto. If Bitcoin is holding and BTC dominance is dumping, it means something's going on in the world of ETH. All right. So I thought, yeah, fuck it. Sorry for my language. I thought, yeah, go on, screw it. Let me just put some money into this, see what happens. All right. Put money in. We broke above this range level and we started pulling back instantly. So as we started pulling back, I thought to myself, let me just see what happens. I know where I'm wrong. I'm wrong below the trend line. If we go anywhere near the trend line, I'm probably going to be out before that. All right. So to me, it looks like it's respecting. It looks like it's going in an uptrend. I don't know if we're going to get all the way to 13 cents, but I'm looking at 11 to maybe 11.2 cents. All right. So that's that for GRT. I thought I'd just break that down for everybody, just so everybody can understand like why I took the trade, how I took the trade. I'm a little bit rusty, but hopefully you learned something from that. But anyway, that's GRT. So I guess now we've done a good 20 minutes on TA. Let's move on. Hopefully you guys understand why I'm looking at Bitcoin the way I'm looking at it. Hopefully you guys understand why I went long on GRT. I went long on FET too, but with FET, it's gone a little bit high now. It's difficult to show you why I went long at the time. The move is already done and I don't want anybody to FOMO. All right. So let's move on now and talk about AI. So what is AI? AI is artificial intelligence, as everybody knows. I don't want to condescend anybody here, but what is so important about AI? Well, what's important about AI is you need to remember that cryptocurrency, there's not really a lot going on in crypto if you think about it. Hold on. What's this? I'm seeing a few comments here. Sorry, I missed a few comments, everybody. Sorry, I missed a few comments. So there's Hafuel. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see Hafuel in the chat. Good to see you as well, Royce. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, Frederico in the house. Good to see you, Frederico. Good to see that you're at home today and not in the office. It is a Saturday. My boy Nicholas Giroux's in the house as well. And then we've got one here saying, 012 says, bro, where would you suggest getting into Inge for long term? Bro, honestly, I'm going to be very, very honest with you. Smash a like on the video if you appreciate the honesty, because I'm not going to lie, bro. I've been waiting for Inge to go back to $1 for a whole year. January is when Inge started pushing, yeah? Look at Inge. This is an old chart. This is a really old chart of Inge. January is when this thing started pushing. All right, here it is, Monday the 9th of January. Let me show you right here. This is the yearly open. This, what I've got highlighted right here. I don't know if you can see it. Right here. That's the yearly open for Inge. No pullback, no breakdown, no nothing, no move to the downside. You can barely see any wick. You have to zoom in so much to see a wick. And it's gone from $1 all the way up until $14. Inge is a very, very powerful token, as Phil is saying. Hey, Aya, thanks for tuning in, love. I appreciate that. Inge is a very, very powerful token, and the community behind it is just bonkers. Now, I'll be honest with you. As much as I want to get on board, everybody would turn around. If I say anything, everybody's going to be like, oh, NJ, you're salty, bro. You didn't make it in. there's number one, there's plenty of opportunities in the market. Everybody knows about me. Everybody knows that I'm active and I'm talking to projects every day. There's so much money to be made in cryptocurrency, and that's not just to do with me, that's with you guys as well. Inge is not the first and it's not the last, albeit I do think it's going over $100 and beyond. It is. I wouldn't be surprised if it went to 1,000. I know that sounds so generic, but it's so true. How can this push the way that it's pushed in a bear market with no money in the system, just a raging community? Now at the same time, like uh, you know, I can't talk about this altcoin. I can't. Inge can go up and just keep going from here. At the same time, look at this resistance that it's at now. It kind of feels like getting in now would be FOMO, Even if it does go to 100 from here, you got to respect your own rules. You've got to respect your own sort of, you got to respect your own thesis and stuff like that. So there we go. That's a question. Now we have to move on to AI because 20 minutes has gone. Right, so with AI, artificial intelligence, like I was just saying, with crypto, there's not really a lot going on. Even the games that are launching on crypto, they've got like PlayStation 1 graphics, Game Boy graphics, and, you know, they get millions and millions and millions pumped into it, even though it's so poor. And it's not just games in crypto, it's also just anything that's being built in crypto, whether it's a payment system or whether it's some revolutionary tech. It's actually old compared to traditional finance. Okay, so with AI, it's a chance for crypto to really step up. The projects that will be launching that have AI based technology will be able to operate and have more functionality, giving investors more of an opportunity to really make some money in cryptocurrency. There is an AI conference happening very, very soon. And Miles here from, I think, is it Crypto Banter? I may be wrong. I don't really know this brother, but I think he's from Crypto Banter. He's a cool guy. AI conference season is upon us, expecting AI to be back in the news again. This is very, very prevalent. In crypto, I'll tell you guys something, all right? You see how we were just looking at Inge? Inge is a layer 1 token. So notice how, although Inge is up, if you look at the other layer 1s, you'll see that Solana is up massive as well. You'll see that Matic is up quite big as well, even though Matic is a layer 2. But layer 1s, layer 2s, they tend to move in unison. Like, come on, NJ, explain this better, man. All right, look, you've got this water bottle and you've got this vape, all right? Both of these are two different things. Assume that they are both cryptocurrencies. One is a vape token and one is a water bottle token. Now, I create the vape token and it does really well. So lots of people start creating other vape tokens. They create clone vape tokens. So now we have two vape tokens. Oopsie, sorry. Two vape tokens. Other water bottle companies say, oh, we can do the same thing that this water bottle did. So they create other water bottle tokens as well. But they're completely separate, albeit they are both in crypto. All right. Now, when water bottle tokens move, they will all move together. The first mover will move, and then the rest below it, the ones that are actually doing well, will move. And then when vape tokens are moving, the first token will move, and then all the clones below it will also acquire some of that market share. It works similar to that. All right. So, for example, in 2017, we had staking. Any project that even mentions the word staking, probably 1,000x. All right. In 2021, we had DeFi, we had oracles, we had NFT projects. During the season of, layer 1s, people will be asking questions like, yo, is Inge the token? Is Solana the token? Should I have bought it? Should I have been, all right, I didn't get to buy it at the low. Should I buy it now when it's into resistance? Because, it's for the longer term. It's going to be fine. I'll take a bit of drawdown. It won't be an issue. When in reality, the way that you're supposed to play crypto is, say, for example, you've got a bull market from 2024 January to 2025 January. All right. You've got 12 months of a bull market. The first month might be a DeFi run. Your focus should be on DeFi. Maybe you've got some investments in like another in water bottles or vapes or whatever. That's not going to move right now. Right now it's DeFi. All right. DeFi does its thing. Then after DeFi does its thing, suddenly you start noticing that oracles start picking up. So you're like, whoa, oracles. I need to focus on oracles. All right, Chainlink. All right, who's trying to copy Chainlink? All right, who's trying to copy Ori? Who's going to try? How's it going, Addy? It's good to see you, bro. It's good to see you. And it's good to see you, Waris, as well. Thank you. That's a solid comment you've got there. We are going to go into that in a moment. All right, good to see you guys. I am saying hello to everybody. And El Nickerman, good to see you. And Thomas, good to see you as well. If you want me to take notice, drop more comments. Drop more comments and I'll take more notice. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep talking. I love doing this. So going back to what I was saying now, AI has established itself as one of those cryptocurrency sectors that are just going to bang. I'm not going to be professional about this, bro. It's going to bang. Okay, a couple of months ago there was a deal flowing around, and I was one of the KOLs that was put forward for it. The Optimus token, and I looked at this token and it just had everything. It had everything about it. I was like, look, this is going to slap. Whether or not anyone wants to call me a scammer or not, I don't really care. But the token is going to slap. And it did wondrous numbers. Why didn't I take it? I didn't take it because I didn't think the market conditions were correct and I missed out on massive gains. I didn't make that mistake with Parl. We smashed Parl, and we're going to talk about some of these AI tokens in a minute. Optimus will be part of it, so will Parl. But the point I'm making is that AI is going to have its own sort of section in the bull market. It's going to have its own period of time frame. So when layer ones are going up for 2 months, a month, 2 months, we're all going to be talking about layer ones. Of course, there'll be these on-chain coins, but it will be predominantly layer one. That's where the big money's coming back into cryptocurrency. Have you guys seen Sol? Have you guys seen ARB? Have you guys seen XRP? Have you guys seen this, that, right? Then we'll probably have something between DeFi or NFTs or GameFi or staking platforms or anything like that. They will have their run. But at some stage, and it might be the first one, in my opinion, this will be one of the first ones, it will be AI. Okay, AI is going to bang. It just will. Now, we've got an AI conference season coming up. It's mostly going to be held in San Francisco. There's going to be one part of it in London. No, I've not been invited. If you are a VC watching this, or if you're some elite plugged guy or girl, especially if you're pretty watching this, shout me. I wouldn't mind going to this. Make sure you hook up tickets for my boys AM and Mac as well, okay? Because they're family. So yeah, I will be looking into this. And already below that, you can see people shilling the AI tokens, RNDR. We'll talk about that. AGIX. We've got people talking here more about RNDR, AI cryptos. Well, yeah, a lot of these comments are bots. But if we move on, this is the AI developer conference. Okay, this is where it's going to be going down. I've never been to San Francisco before. My cousin went though. My cousin went. Well, she's not really my cousin. She's my cousin-in-law, but she went recently. Slaps. It looks good. All the pictures and that were banging. I wouldn't mind going here, you know. This is all right. Now, this is all just for show. What we really need to look at is this page. This is the page that we need to look at because this is where we're going to make peas. Now, let's start looking at these, all right? Let's start looking at these. So number one, we've got RNDR, which is heavily linked to Apple, Vision goggles and all of that. I'm buying one of those. I already spoke to a couple of my people. We have to get these glasses. I know that it's like I know that it's nerdy and I know that it's too much. Technology is becoming a bit too much. But we've got to get those glasses. Imagine you got your MacBook, right? And you got your glasses on and you pull your MacBook out and throw it into the open air. And then your MacBook turns into a 120-inch screen and you're just there like, you know, imagine looking at your charts like that. That would be a bit mad. And as Phil is saying right here, you know, it is the future. It is the future. Big shout out to Addy and Jasmine. Hope you're doing well, Jasmine. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate Addy always tuning into the shows and always adding in really, really good input. We've got Waris saying, what are your thoughts on GameFi? Oh, we'll do another episode completely on that because I'm investing in GameFi now. I'm investing now. So we'll talk about that. Don't worry. So then we've got Fetch.ai. This is going to be $1 billion plus market cap project. So we're looking at RNDR. I'm not super bullish on RNDR. I'm not. Look, bro, you buy the rumor, you sell the news. RNDR starts off really well. Apple are going to create the future. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. Suddenly, Apple is in development of this product. So RNDR starts going up. Suddenly, Apple create this trailer or some sort of reveal where they say, look, the VR goggles come in, it's going to look mad, we're selling it on this date, the release date's here. To be honest, although RNDR can go up, and it probably will, just because it will be a bull market and money's flying everywhere, it's not one that I'm going to tell any of you in the chat right now, you know, bet on this. It's at $1 billion market cap right now. It's going to go to $10 billion market cap over the course of the next 2 years. Bro, get your money out of that. Just get your money out of that. Focus on something that's going to give you 10x quick. Focus on something that's going to give you 100x quick. A lot of people will come on YouTube and be like, yeah, you know what? Investing is very serious. And when you're investing, a 10x over a year, I'll take that any day. Bro, all of these crypto bros are exactly like me. We're looking for a 10x now. I want it to 10x now. Fetch, this Fetch token here, although it's 105 on the list, that's going to 10x. Fetch doesn't look like it has a 10x in it. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Not right now today, but it does. NJ said it. All right, fine. If you want to give me the clout for it later on, give me the clout. Let's do a clip. All right, hold on, because someone's going to screenshot this at some point. So let me just pretend that we're in the middle of a convo. Yes, so I certainly believe that Fetch will go to above $1 billion market cap, albeit that you're saying it can't do a 10x. I think that I must disagree with you, Zen GTMM. Trader NJ here, by the way. All right, cool. That's the clip for Twitter. All right, whoever wants to screenshot that and put that in, that's the clip. Fetch is going to do it, bro. It's going to do it. Singularity AGIX. This was one that my boy spoke to me about. Again, this was during the Optimus timeframe. When Optimus launched, this was the one that my boy was talking to me about. Guess what I did? I didn't long it. I was coming on stream talking about recessions and traditional finance, which is the best thing to talk about. Don't get me wrong. It really is the best thing. Yes, I am Trader NJ the Curious. My name is NJ the Curious. Smash a like on the video if you appreciate my curiosity. Sorry about that. I keep getting distracted. But, I missed out on AGIX as well. It's very frustrating. Now, I don't know if AGIX is going to go to $1 billion market cap. I don't know if it will. But one project that deserves to go there is Ocean Protocol. Ocean. So there's two on my list that I'm telling you they're gonna go mad, bro. I'm not telling you because I'm smarter than you. I'm not telling you because I know something that you don't. I'm telling you because, bro, it's gonna happen. Like, it's just gonna happen. Fetch. I'm highlighting this one for everybody here right now. Fetch.ai and also Ocean Protocol. Okay, make sure that you look at Ocean Protocol. I lost bare money on this one, Origin Trail. I think I was a private investor on this, I think I got private sale for this one. I lost bare peas on this one. But it's good to see that it's doing well now. They're alive. They're alive and killing it. What's going on here? Ooh. I bet you guys can figure out where I lost the money, right? Who can point on the chart and tell me where I lost I lost money on this one. This was a stupid one. But they had a good idea at the time. They had a really good idea at the time. I think it was being able to track your food using AI. AASH Network, AKT. I've heard a lot about that, Waris. I've heard a lot about that. What's going on here? Close this. Yeah, I've heard a lot about this one, but I've not really done a deep dive into it. However, I'm not going to lie. The chart looks like GRT. It does look like a long just off here. AKT, yeah? Let's have a look. Whoa. That looks a bit mad, All right, hold on. Let's see how far we are from the bottom, all right? So the bottom was 16 cents, and we're not really that far from 10x. It's already 10x'd. It 10x'd in August. That was recent. But it is in an uptrend, though. It is in an uptrend. I think we missed it, bro. Who spoke to me about Akash? Waris. I think we've missed it for the short term, bro. You see, sometimes, yeah, look, I'll tell you something. Sometimes when a chart looks so bullish like this, you want to FOMO and you want to jump in, but then you'll bottle it because there's so many layers of resistance that you can't see. Like, for example, look, this line that I just marked out here is support, and then this line here would be resistance, right? It doesn't look like much on the weekly time frame, but then if I zoom into like the H1, suddenly it looks like you're chasing big green candles. Do you get what I'm saying? And this can even be refined a little bit better. There we no. There we go. Do you see what I mean? Even this, hold on. Yeah, like that. I like that. Do you know what I mean? So you feel like you're chasing green candles. The way that I would do it is, this seems like it's a new project, all right? So if we go back to the weekly, this project launched on KuCoin anyway in May 2022. Yeah, May 2022. So it's been around for about a year. AKT all-time high is 8 USD on KuCoin. What? What? Speak to me again. Where did it launch first then? Oh, here we go. This is a much better chart. Sorry about that, guys. My gosh, it does look bullish, doesn't it? It looks bullish for a 2x. Okay, so look, there's something here. We've got a level here that we can't ignore. I'm trying to look for levels that we can't ignore. Levels that we shouldn't. Now, this is a level that we can't ignore, right? This is an area here. This is an area here that we can't ignore. So honestly, if I was to even touch this, I'll go back to the daily now. If I was to even touch this, if we consider this a range right here, we could make that into a range. If we consider this a range, then it looks like we're pretty much going to the top of that range, which comes in at around about $1.40. It's good. It's good. I know. I hear what you're saying. It will replace RNDR. I appreciate that. I do. But right now, I'm not gonna lie. This pump looks a bit. It looks like it's gone a bit, man. Because look how long we accumulated here for. Look how long. This is the accumulation zone. Look how long we accumulated there for. And now it's just starting to get sent. So even if it does a 2x from here, then that's a lot, but it will be a 20x from the bottom. So we've got to be careful not to over risk and not to it's the same with Paul. Look at Paul. I got into Paul. Sorry for the camera, yeah. Sorry for the camera quite, it's because it's really dark. I got into Paul at zero, basically. I bought some at 2 mil market cap, but the bag that they gave me, I got that at zero, right? And the bag that I bought at 2 mil market cap was the equivalent of the bag that they gave me. All right. And that rallied all the way up to 50 mil market cap, came back to support, and now it's pushed up. It would be silly of me to say, like, although I know PAL is going to go to 200-300 mil market cap in the coming months, it might not happen in this year, but I do believe that PAL will go to, in the bull market, if they continue the way that they're doing now and they stay professional like this, in a bull market, there's no reason why it won't go to 200-300 mil market cap. Similarly, if we do go to Fetch now, do you know, yeah, that Fetch is not even, it's like 150 mil market cap, Fetch, you know? Wari says, we smashed it on PAL thanks to you, bro. Yeah, man, PAL was a good trade, man. PAL was a really, really good trade. I enjoyed that. People getting annoyed at me because I sold, but I bought at 2 mil market cap. I sold at 50 mil market cap. It went to 75 mil market cap. Now everybody's crying at me saying that, oh, I missed out on an additional 50%. Bro, I'm happy with my gains. I traded it. I had USD. I traded it for the altcoin because I believed the altcoin was going to go up. The altcoin went up, and then I took my USD back, and then the altcoin kept going up. I'm very happy for them, and I'm very happy for myself. That's how trading works. You can't just hold forever. Come on, get real, man. You know, we smashed it on Pal. We smashed it on Pal. What else have we got here, though? What else have we got here? One thing that you'll notice, yeah, is we've got it filtered by market cap. So you have RNDR sitting at the top with the largest market cap, pushing nearly $1 billion worth of market cap. I want to scroll down a little bit and look at tokens that are under 100 mil market cap. Now, bear in mind that these are not fully diluted, yeah? So we would need to do some research into it to try and make sure, like, for example, PAL is saying it's at 50 mil market cap, but it's not. It's actually at like 75 mil market cap right now, you know? So got to be careful with that. When are those tokens going to come into play? But as we go down, even though the risk becomes higher here, RLC is another good one. I traded RLC loads in the last cycle, loads. This is one that, as long as, have they got anything going on? Is it Loopring? 2 hours ago, they're still tweeting 2 hours ago. With the GameStop wallet shutting down in a few days, you may want to transfer all your NFT. This is something else. Loopring smart wallet. Have they spoken about anything else recently? October 26th. Have you seen the new L2 DApp browser? Okay. Now you can connect plus use all your favorite decentralized applications. More to come directly from within your Loopring smart wallet. All right. So the point that you need to understand from that is that they're still building. Now, RLC, ignore that. That was a trade that we took many, many, many months ago. But this is the perfect level, though. This is the perfect level. It's the same as GRT. Look. Bruh, this might be a buy, you know. Not even going to lie. This might be a buy. Do you know the all-time high for this? It looks like a pump and dump, but I was there, you know. I saw this happen. I saw all of these candles going up. Akash looks a little bit like this. AKT, if you look on the right hand side of my screen, AKT looks a little bit similar to this. And then we saw what happened with RLC. RLC, yeah, I'm not going to lie. I would trade it. I wouldn't hold it forever. I would trade this though, because when this rips, it rips. It always rips in one go. Look at the left hand side. It will just rip in one go, you know. By the way, I can see there's more people tuning in. If you are tuning in, obviously we're 40 minutes into the show. We've covered Bitcoin. We've covered some discussions around altcoins. We're currently in the middle of talking about AI tokens. I do appreciate every single one of you tuning in. If you can, smash a like on the video. As I said in the previous video, if we can get to 100 likes, it would be great. When I finished the last stream, we had like 50 likes or something like that. And I think everybody that watched it recorded just jumped in and smashed a like on the video. It was awesome. We got over 1,000 views on it. We got nearly 150 likes, and there were so many comments that underneath that stream that helped inspire me to come live for you guys today. So your engagement, it goes a hell of a long way. I'm not Mark Goldbridge yet, you know. I don't have 2, 3, 4,000 people here. So if you guys can smash a like, I'd really appreciate it. If you could drop a comment, if you're watching this recorded and you want to drop a comment, give me some criticism. I know that my streaming skills aren't up to par right now. I keep changing the subject. I keep getting diverted over comments. The streams aren't so structured. I totally understand. It will get better. I just had a couple of months off, you know. Which is why. So smash a like anyway. We'll carry on with the episode. Anyway, RLC, I'm not going to lie, it looks like a buy. It looks like a buy. We don't need to do intricate, deep TA analysis on this. You can see Wagwan. Look where it was, even up here at $7, $6, and look where it is now. Simple. Very, 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 very simple. All right. And that falls into the AI AI category as well. Now, the thing is, the reason I say that is because if you look at RLC, it's got an $80 million market cap. $80 million market cap. That's much easier to go to 160 mil market cap than it is for RNDR to go to, 1.8 billion market cap. That's like 9 RLCs. Do you see what I mean? Which is why we like to look at the lower market cap coins to see, like, we've seen some of the big market cap coins do really well. Kudos to them. Lots to say about them. But obviously, for us to make our generational wealth, to make our gains, look, I've got a friend, right, who put $1 million into Chainlink recently, and Chainlink has done like a 2x since then. All right. Obviously, he's put $1 million in, so he's printing, he's making good money. But we don't have $1 million to do that. We might have $100, or we might have $200 or $500. Some of us might have 10 bags. Some of us might have 100 bag. I get it, but still, if you're looking at those kind of categories, you need to look for altcoins that maybe they have a bit more risk, but your gains are substantial. That's how you capitalize and dominate a cryptocurrency run. Everybody wants to talk about how lucky you were and how this and how that, but bro, you weren't lucky at the time. At the time when you were putting 100 grand into RLC, for example, hypothetically, and nobody's done that. If you were putting 100k into RLC and the chart looks like this, everybody's going to think to themselves, oh, you're an idiot, what have you done? But then if the chart does something and it goes to $5-6 and you've made 10 years worth of money in profit, everybody's going to say, yeah, look how lucky this guy was. He just bought a token with so much money. But when you were doing it, it was difficult. You were putting your balls on the line. It was very, very, very hard. So, which is another reason why I'm very happy for the PAL community. The PAL community deserve it. This is a 100 mil market cap token, and it will probably go to much higher targets in the near future. What other AI tokens have we got in the lower bracket? I haven't even seen Optimus yet. Aimbot was another one. I spoke to the dev of Aimbot. I spoke to the dev of this guy. This guy he's cool, man. He's cool. I didn't speak to him for very long, but he's passionate about his project. He did quite well. I think that this went to $20 or something. Yeah, it did. Look, it went to $20. So this could be a good one for the next cycle. This is the kind of token that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a token that's sitting, between 0 and 10 mil market cap, and then breaking it down to understand, does this token, which is sitting at such a low market cap, does it have the I don't know why my brain is thinking audacity. That's not the word that I'm looking for. Mac, if you can help me or something, someone help me. Does it have the legs? Does it have the strength to combat another token? So, for example, we've got Aimbot, right? Aimbot is a Telegram bot. We know that Telegram bots are going to do phenomenal in the next cycle. Similar to AI, Telegram bots will also moon with that. All right. Aimbot is a Telegram bot. All right. Now, does it have the capacity to go and compete with the likes of PAL, Unibot, other token bots? Does it have the capacity to do that? And if at any point in time you think to yourself, yes, you think, yeah, the Twitter bangs, the Telegram bangs, the website looks good, the contract looks clean, the contract's been renounced, the liquidity looks good, the taxes look good, these lot will probably get onto exchanges. These lot will survive throughout the bull market. Oh, what's the trading volume looking like? 132k. I'm not gonna lie, it's not elite. I wouldn't say it's elite. It's still relevant enough. It's still relevant enough. So as long as these guys can survive in the next cycle, then why can't these guys go to $100? $100 is what? 100 mil market cap? Why can't they do it? And if they do 100 mil market cap, then you got to ask yourself, it's not going to cost much money to take these guys to 100 mil market cap compared to, another token that you're looking for a 10x from. If you take Fetch, for example, Fetch is a good 10x, right? But it will be a 10x that will come over the course of a year, 2 years, 3 years. When a token is at 5, 6, 7, 8 mil market cap, it can happen. 10x can happen in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Someone try and tell me I'm wrong. Someone snip this video up and tell me I'm wrong, as if we've not seen it so many times. Do you get what I'm saying? So Although I haven't got any aimbot tokens, I did speak to the team. I did speak to the people, good guys. I think a few KOLs got onto this one, and it's done well so far. 8 million market cap is good in my opinion, you know. And then also buying direct from the team for a nice discount. Am I right, boss man? Bro, what do you mean buy direct from the team? Of course. If you're a KOL and you're here, big man thing, I'm here on YouTube doing live streams for everybody. I'm on Twitter tweeting. I'm on the market. I'm consistent with the market. Of course, I'm going to reach out to one. If I see a project, like, look, we just spoke about Aimbot. I told you I haven't got any tokens, but if I sit here now and spend an hour or two researching it and I think this is going to bang, of course I'm going to reach out to them first. Why don't you all do the same thing? Try. Do you know what I mean? It's not because I'm special. I'm not some pharaoh or some king. I'm just a guy like you, but I'm maximizing my potential. You get me? So I don't see what the big deal is. It's when David Beckham's talking about Brill Cream, he's a footballer. He's a footballer and he plays football. But when he's on a Brill Cream advert, nobody complains. When he's modeling pants like CR7, when he's modeling pants, nobody complains. You know, people want to see him score a free kick, right? But he's modeling pants, so nobody's complaining. So why should anybody complain if I reach out? Hera is another good one. I saw Sivo show this one. I could be wrong, yeah? I could be wrong. But I believe I saw Sivo show this one, and anything that he's behind, you know. I mean, he works with a couple of wastemans, like one or two guys that he works with are save that for in-person type conversations. But however, although they're pussios, doesn't mean he's not serious. Sivo, big respect to him. I think his boy's Camino. That's it. Camino's the pussy hole. That's who I'm talking about. Camino. What a wanker. But Sivo, big man. Big man. He knows his shit. He puts the research in. Sivo, Capo, Wizard, these guys, they are not to be tried. Crypto God John is good as well. Again, everybody focuses on deals and what my man's doing in his personal business. He's calling coins that are running from 0 to 100x, and people are actually cashing out that 10x 100x, and people are focused on stupid things, you know. So Hera is another one that I'd look into. I don't know what the AI usage for Hera is. I'm not sure why it comes under the category of AI. However, I know that man like Sivo called it from 0. I think at $2 he was 4x or 5x up, and we're at $6 right now. Market cap is at $20 million market cap. You know, these are the type of tokens that are going to give you the generational wealth, because you're investing in something, you're putting your balls on the line, you're scared, you know that, hold on, what's this guy saying? Can you just tell us next time before you buy directly for the team? That's all I asked for. What about if I just block you? Hey, admin, block this guy. Block this guy. He's no. Why should I do any of that? Look, no. I bet I bought more CBOT tokens than you did. I bet I bought more than you did. I put 6 ETH on the open market. I bet you didn't, Ray. And I bought quite low and I shared my entry. And when I shilled it, it was at 300k market cap. What's CBOT saying right now? Because I shilled it at 300k market cap. Let's just put it up there. Let's just see. CBOT is at 1 mil market cap. Okay? 1 mil market cap. I called it at 300k market cap. So it really, although I understand that you might want a disclaimer, and I will give a disclaimers in the future, but I feel as though even if I do give a disclaimer, people are going to chat shit when the project dumps. A project won't go up forever. We're looking at projects that sit in the top 100, right? We're looking at projects that sit in the top 100. Look, let me show you, because we've got some serious morons in the chat. I know he didn't mean bad. Don't block him, unblock him. If you can unblock him, unblock him. He didn't mean bad. He didn't mean it in a bad way. He's just stupid. Look at this. Look at everybody's favorite token, Solana. Look at everybody's favorite token. Are you telling me seriously, as crypto people, that up here at $250, people were not tweeting saying Solana's going to $1,000, only to come back in a year's time and see Solana at $7? If Solana is going to do that, then every token that you see will do that. Every token will do that. Every single token. There's not a single token. Inge did that. Everybody's talking about Inge and how great Inge is. What about the person who bought Inge at $25? How do you think that person feels? Because that person had to watch Inge go from 25 all the way to 1. And now it's going back up. So whether a person gets free tokens or not, you get me? Like, just keep it real. Keep it real. Don't bring drama into the chat when there's no drama there. Do you know what I'm saying? Of course you hit a sensitive spot, bro. You did. Because people are chatting shit. I've made people money. Serious money. So many people message me saying, yeah, bro, I made racks off Seabot, racks off Pal, this, that. You should be quiet, bro. You should be quiet. Don't say stupid stuff in the chat. Yeah, fuck it, block him. Fuck it, block him. Waste, man. He's not gonna make it. Promise you he's not gonna make it. Guarantee you. Not gonna make it. Anyway, look, listen, ignoring silly people, going back to where we were. There are still more projects here on this page right now. Like, for example, this one here, Deep Brain Chain. This was one of the first AI tokens that came out, but it was in 2017, I think this came out. It might have been a little bit later. You know, we got another question here. Can 10 to 50 mil market? Yes, one. That is the kind of question. You see, this is a question of an intelligent person. All right, unlike Ray, who is an idiot, unfortunately, stupid person. Right, but look at Matthias. Can 10 to 50 mil market cap coins currently, ones that exist now, run to 1 billion in the future? Big round of applause for Matthias, who is somebody that's going to make it because he's asking the right questions. You get me? Disclaim, bro. Shut the fuck. Anyway, we've got more coins here as well. Mev3 is another Telegram bot that incorporates AI. I did speak to the Mev3 team as well, and they are serious. They are very serious. They only onboarded some of the best KOLs. They're still holding up very well. Why is the market cap 2 mil? What's happened here? Okay. Unfortunately, this doesn't seem to have done very well, does it? I spoke to these guys ages ago. I spoke to these guys when they were around here. That's a bit of a steep pullback, isn't it? Does anybody know why Mev3 retraced all the way? I mean, it's not bearish. It's not bearish. It just seems to have retraced all the way. Thoughts on banana? Yeah, man, banana looks good. Who was speaking to me about banana? AM, crypto AM. Do you know what? Yeah. For those of you who don't know, this guy here in the chat, Crypto AM17, he's gonna be the next FA guru. He is on it on chain. When it comes to on chain, there's nothing that this guy doesn't know. Every single token, he's reviewed it. Follow him on Twitter, Crypto AM17, and his partner Crypto Mac is doing the same thing, right? Mac is more on the price action side. Mac likes to make money straight away, but Crypto AM is more of an investor. He can trade, but he focuses heavily on 10 to 50 mil market cap coins that can run to 1 billion. And just to let you guys know, back to this question, this is how I made money on Floki. When Floki hit 1 billion market cap, I was so tempted to sell. Do you guys know how mad that was? It was 100x. Like, I was talking, Mac, I think he was at my house, bro. I think he was at my house that day. And we were looking at it and we were like, this is what 100x looks like, completely liquid. You know, it was scary, bro. It was so scary. But yes, this question has lit me up. It's the best question that we've had on the stream for the last couple of weeks, because this is the kind of question that's going to get you guys thinking and it will make you guys money. This is something that Superman taught me. I know that sounds retarded, right? But I was looking at altcoins and I was looking at these big altcoins, 100 mil, 200 mil, 300 mil. And I kept thinking to myself, what's the next Bitcoin? But that wasn't the question. The question isn't what's the next Bitcoin. The question is, what is the next 0 to 10 mil market cap coin that's going to hit 1 billion market cap? We can't find any, no problem. Rephrase the question. What is the next 0 to 20 mil market cap coin that's going to hit $1 billion market cap? Can't find any? Rephrase the question. What is the next 0 to 30 mil market cap coin that is going to do a billion. Honestly, big shout out to this guy. Big shout out to this guy. I really, really like that question. I really, really like that question. For someone who hasn't been through a crypto cycle, any advice on buying, on spot buying for low caps? Woo! Oh my gosh, bro, you are in. All right. Big Shaq, you are in for the ride of your life, homie. You are in for the ride of your life. Before you put money in, remember that this is not financial advice, no matter what. Of course, you're following for the alpha, as man like Thomas says right here, because Thomas is a serious G. Before you put any money in, yeah, ask the question that Mateus asked. Don't just FOMO into any coins, especially if you're chasing green candles. Look for charts that look like this MEV3 one. Look for charts that, I'm not saying MEV3 is the one, yeah. I'm just saying, 'cause I don't know why it retraced. We need to go and figure that out. But look for charts that look like this. This is accumulation. This is the beginning of an accumulation phase, similar to this area here on the left. That's what this looks like it's doing. You know, then it will find support and it will rally. Don't chase green candles because it's going to be a longer term. All right. Serhat says, I made more money on PAL than last bull cycle with all my coins, and I'm in from 2021 with your call. Man like Serhat, you know. Man like Serhat, cheese. We saying Ave? You good, yeah? Serhat's making real money over here. Hey, big round of applause for Serhat as well, who's currently killing it. All right. And yes, look, I did get free tokens from PAL. I bought tokens, I got free tokens, but I marketed for them. I advised with them. I introduced them to my whole circle. You know what I mean? I helped the project. I did. And it's still going up right now. And everybody made money and everybody's happy. So I don't get it. Why focus on somebody getting a deal that somebody else didn't? Because when everybody's rich, everybody's literally rich. And then you have guys like Ray who come into the chat and spoil it for everybody because he doesn't sell. He didn't sell. He doesn't know how to use price action, doesn't know how to trade, doesn't understand how to read markets, doesn't understand how to look at liquidity, doesn't understand how to put pieces of the puzzle together, ends up holding at the top. Price goes down because every project does that. Every project. Who wants to name a project? Let's see if it did it or not. Any project you want. Any project. I'll tell you a project that did it. Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. What happened to Bitcoin in 2022? Who got free tokens here? Who's talking about free tokens up here? Nobody. Everybody's gassed. You know? And look what Bitcoin did. Bitcoin went all the way back to 15K. And for those of you who know me, you lot know that I do think that we might come back to 15K. So every coin does it. ZIL is also showing potential. Yes, that's not an AI token, but I do think that ZIL is going to do bits, you know, bro. Hold on. I think I've got a chart for this. Wait. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Guys. Look. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom into the box and see how it's going. Oh my God. Look how perfect it is, guys and girls. Look at this chart and then look at this. We did this chart on the NJ stream. We did this together and I tweeted about it as well. I'm not going to be able to find the tweet anywhere, but you know, but yeah, look how perfect that is. That is a perfect sign of accumulation of bull market, bear market, accumulation. Perfect example. Perfect. I wish I could find that old tweet, man. If I could find it, I'd retweet it and say, look, what's happening with ZIL now. Let me remove these pink lines. Yeah. But yeah, ZIL is a good one. ZIL is a good one. I had a couple of friends in 2017 that made a lot of money off ZIL. So, but anyway, look, I mean, we can keep doing this all day. The point I'm making is if I zoom out a little bit, you'll see here that if you go to CoinGecko, and this is something I want all of you to do, yeah, especially people like Frederico, Serhat, Hafuel, Thomas, um, a couple of people in this chat. I know you guys are regulars, so you guys, you need to do it. You need to do this. Go onto CoinGecko, click on this artificial intelligence tab here. And this is what I told Mac 2 years ago. Find the sectors and then pick 10 projects from this list. Okay, start with the top 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then take 5 more anywhere else on this list and research them. It doesn't take long. Have your vape in your hand, have your water bottle next to you, have wifey in the corner shouting at you for some reason, and then just look. All you got to do is go on their Twitter, go on their Telegram, have a look at the community, have a look at what type of market cap they've currently got, who's backing them, who's invested in them, who's talking about them, which KOLs are involved. Have a look at all of these things, put them all together, and you'll see a big difference between the top 5 that you choose here and the bottom 5 that you choose lower down. All right. Oh, did Mac find it? Oh my days, Mac, you found it. How did you do that? How? How did they find that shit? All right. So this is my tweet. This is my tweet from 3rd of July. We did this together on the NJ show. And look, Zill is complete. I'm going to retweet that for clout. Everybody in the chat, make sure you like and retweet when I retweet this one, yeah? Just be like, yeah, bro, we covered this on the NJ show. We'll all take a bit of clout for this. All of us will, all right? The final one I want to talk about just before I head off is this one. I haven't got a single token on this, and I don't, you know, I haven't got a single token on this, and I know people that have made a lot of money off this. All right, Optimus. However, I will say that the narrative and the meme ability of this token is a bit mad. I don't want to buy here because it's at 17 mil market cap. I saw this token at below 1 mil market cap. Crypto AM told me to buy at below 1 mil market cap, and I didn't. Then a day later, I woke up and Crypto Mac said, yo, bro, I think you should just buy some. And I didn't do it. And then a few other people told me to buy and I didn't do it. And then I watched it run to 60 mil market cap. And I'm not going to lie, that one stung a little bit because I didn't take it out of stupidity. But I'm sharing it with you guys now because this meme is to do with Elon's robot, Optimus. And whenever an update comes out for Elon's robot, Optimus starts going up. Now, we need to see if the team can perform. I'm not really 100 on the team, right? I'm not 100 on the team. As I said, I've not bought any. But big up to the Optimus crew. Big up to the meme itself. It's got a very, very good meme narrative, and it can be driven. So watch out for Optimus, all right? Anyway, guys, look, thank you all for tuning in and listening to me waffle for an hour. I do really appreciate it. I can see some of the comments coming in, and I do see some more questions, but it's an hour now. It's an hour and 10 minutes. I'm very tired. I'm going to head off. Thanks, JJ. Nice to see you. Glad I caught at least the end of the live. The recording will be available in a few minutes. As soon as I cut the stream, within a couple of minutes, the recording will be there. Feel free to go through it. And if you are watching this recorded and you couldn't tune into the live, then no worries. We'll be going live more often in the future. You'll catch one of those ones. And if you can, there's 60 likes to go before we get to 100. For some reason, it matters to me. Help me get it. All right. Follow me on Twitter at TraderNJ1. There's 60 of us here. If all 60 of us could retweet every time I say I'm going live, that would be more than enough. I wouldn't need to ask for it anymore, So give me a shout on Twitter at TraderNJ1. Give a shout to my boy Crypto AM as well. I saw one question come in here about OXO. This one here. OXO. My answer to you will be speak to Crypto AM because he's a massive fanboy on that one. All right. Take care, everyone. I do appreciate everybody coming in, except Ray. Screw Ray. F him. Lots of love. Shout you guys soon. Take care, and I'll see you on the next stream.